Hello everybody, welcome to this Wednesday meeting. We're out at Hollywood Bet Scottsville, Maritzburg Racing, and penetrometer there at the moment, as I understand it, is from 27, 28, somewhere there or thereabouts. And naturally, with that being soft, both tracks will be soft. The track they turn for home on and the track they race up the straight on. Okay, well, the second race on the card, we're going to get our bipots on now. We've got an odds-on favourite in here. Len Mayhew's on the line. He'll give us some guidance. Number 2, Treasure Island for Michael Miller's stable. A stable that's been in really good form and booting home lots of winners. And they priced up at 5 to 10. Second choice is number 8 on the card, who's from the Tini Prinsloo stable. That's Milan Chamo, and that's priced up 33 to 10. You can get 10 to 1 bar those two. Lenny, good morning. We're bankering Treasure Island, or what's the plan?
Good morning, Clyde. Yes, I think we can go with Treasure Island as a banker, Clyde. She's placed in both of her runs at that course, and strangely enough, with the weather as it is at the moment, both of those runs were in the soft conditions, so she shouldn't have a problem with that. And unless there's any first timers that are above average in the second race, I think she's a good enough bank to banker in the bar pot.
Okay, there's the bar pot on screen. Banker 2 by 1, 2, 5, 9, by 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, by 1 and 7, banker 2 later, and then 2 and 6. That's an 80 Rand cost. Time to run them up the 1,200 metres of the third race on the card. A first-timer for Dean Kaname as the favourite, number 5, Kokonoff, and that's priced up at 15 to 10. In the comments, pre-race comments for first-timers, Dean Kaname's stable have made reference to the fact that you must include the source in all exotics. 1, Mr. Non is the second favourite at 7 to 2. Number 2, Moscow Miss is priced up at 5 to 1. And number 4, Anemi is priced up at 6 to 1, which Stuart Ferry says must include in quartets, so fancied. All right, Lenny, these first-timers in the race are not that easy, I guess, over the 12 on a softer track. In terms of place accumulators, how many numbers you going?
Clive, look, of the race runners, nothing really stands out. Numbers 1, Mr. Non, and 2, Moscow Miss appear to have scope for improvement. But I'm going to include the first-timers, the 5, Kokonoff, and number 9, Cartel Queen. In the firms, both Barpot and PA.
Okay, so they both got to go in. We'll put them in then. Cartel Queen shows nice work at home apparently, but might just need the run. That comes from the Wendy Whitehead stable. But Len going all of 1, 2, 5 and 9 here, by 6 and 8, by 1 and 7, by banker 2, by 2 and 6, by banker 4, by 3, 5, 8 and 10. Okay, pick 6 time now. Race number 4 is an open handicap. Make a note of that. Open maiden, I beg your pardon. Fillies and mares over 1,200 metres. The morning market, we did the show this morning at around 9:30, and the Garth Puller horse, Your Ladyship, is the favourite, priced up 17 to 10. That's number 8 on the card. 6, Long Street, better talk about that. 4 to 1 with the Appy taking off the 4 kilos. 11, Austrian Beauty is currently at 5 to 1. And the 10, Fantasy League, is currently trading at 10s. They are betting 12 to 1 and better about the balance. Tricky pick 6, Len, or what does it look like on your side?
Yes, Clyde, it depends on the favourites from the Puller stable, Your Ladyship. I mean, if she makes any improvement on her promising debut, then she should be the one to beat. Second run, I'm always a little bit wary about. So I've covered her in the PA with Long Street. She comes in with a nice galloping weight of only 54, so she'll be right there. Then for the pick 6 and bar pot, I've actually included 5 horses: 5, 6, 8, 10, and 11.
Okay, well, there's the pick 6. You can see Len's bankering Dancing on a Cloud later on today, and he's also bankering that horse, the 4, Roman Agent. So Dancing on a Cloud and Roaming Agent are the bankers. That's what we're recommending from our end. They're the numbers, and that's 11.25 per. Okay, welcome back. Race number 5 on the card now. Let's move on to this event. It's an opening leg of the jackpot, and And if you don't know, if you don't have a book in front of you, it's a maiden class field over 1750 metres. The morning market has got Royal Mermaid number 1 top of the board. It's about 3 to 1 the field. Yeah, 3 to 1 the 1. 7 on the card. Zolo Zolo is 33 to 10 second favourite. 2 Magic Maverick is priced up at 11 to 2. 13 to 2 about number 3 Roy's Grace. And number 6 on the card is currently priced up at 8 to 1. You can get 10 to 1 and better about the balance. I noticed, Len, that you've gone a few runners in your exotics in this race.
No, just the 2 of them for the Bahapot and PA. Zola Zola needed her last 2 runs, and she'll appreciate the longer trip, and I'm expecting a good run from her. Then Royal Mermaid ran below expectations last time, but that was on the poly track, and she should be given another chance. Then a couple of others to consider for the pick 6 and jackpot is the 2 Magic Maverick, 3 Roy's Grace, who I actually fancied last time, but she ran a bit below expectations. Give her another chance. And the 10, Call Me Harriet.
All right, so let's see what comes out of this jackpot. First leg, 1, 2, 3, 7, 10 by 2, 4, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 8. And then bank of the 4, it's a 75 Rand per. So Dancing on the Clouds only had the 1 run to date, and on that performance, it was a pretty solid debut performance. Priced up favourite 18 to 10, started around 2 to 1. Craig Zaki is riding that for the stable. The market this morning has got Dancing on a Cloud as favourite at 17 to 10. O Space O, the stable fancy that, so they give that a big chance. At 33 to 10 is the second favourite. 4 to 1 about number 4 Green Mile. And the 10 DD is priced up at 10 to 1. It's 12 to 1 and better about the balance. But I guess on the debut performance that we've seen to date, Len, with this horse Dancing on a Cloud, it does look like the right horse in the race.
Yes, Claude. He had no idea what racing was about first time, and he lost complete touch with the field after a couple of 100 metres, and he was like 8 lengths behind the last horse going down the back stretch. So, and he ran on strong, nicely in the straight. He only got beaten 5.5 lengths. So the extra 200 meters will suit him. And with the experience under his belt, I'm expecting him to make big improvement. I've bankered him in the pick 6 and PAs and Bahapot, but the first jackpot, I did cover him just in case with the 7 horse, O Space O, who's shown good pace in his 2 local runs, and also Green Mile as well looks next best.
Okay, but we're on to Dancing on a Cloud. As you can see, we're recommending a straight up win bet on the Dean Kannemeyer runner, ridden today by Craig Zaki. Okay, not an easy race. This is quite tricky. Why? It's a fillies and mares handicap. It goes without saying. Over the mile and should run at the top of the hour at 3 o'clock. Check out the weather and see how things are going there. Hopefully all at this point in time is solid. Number 2, Fireburst, is top of the boards this morning at 28 to 10 for the Michael de Kock stable. The 6 Alphabeti, second favourite, priced up 4 to 1. 5 to 1 about number 6 Flying Hafler. So Mike de Kock and Matthew de Kock got quite a strong hand in this race. 9 Got the Fever is priced up 7 to 1. 8 to 1 about the 1 Faiza. And it is 10 to 1 and better about the balance. I guess, Len, that the de Kock yard pretty strong in the race, but there are probably a few more.
Yes, Clyde, I agree with you. You know, Fireburst, she placed in both of her Scottsville runs, and she should go very close here. Danger could be her stablemate Flying Hafler, who was an easy maiden winner. But as you say, there are a couple of others after that. So I've gone the 2 of them in the PA and the Bahapot. But for the pick 6, I've included 3 others: Flying Alphabeti, Green Light All the Way, and Faison.
Okay, so there are a few. There we go. There's the jackpot. The second one, starting now, the jackpot, the second jackpot, 1, 2, 3, 6 and 8. Banker that horse Roman Agent just now by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 by 1, 6 and 10. Okay, we're on to a plated race now, so it'll help you from a weights perspective, get an idea on ratings and the best weighted horses and things like that. and it is a sprint over 1,000 metres. And this was the first run for the Com Naidu stable. Ex-Cape Townian also Roman agent was with Justin Snaith. Muzieni's riding him, jumps from an inside stall. But based on the ratings, he does look best in the race, this horse. So he's ahead of the rest. In terms of the market this morning, he's priced up even money, number 4 Roman agent. Second choice, number 3 Agrado, is priced up 33 to 10. 7 to 1 about 5 Hot Pearl, 8 to 1 about the 6 Peregrine Falcon, and 10 to 1 and better about the balance. So Len, we're bankering this, right?
Yes, Clyde. I'm going banker in all terms here with Roman agent. You know, if you look at his earlier form in Cape Town, he beat a horse like Winds of Change, who almost won the computer form sprint on Saturday. He's run 5 lengths and 4 lengths off one stripe. So his form is extremely strong. His last 2 runs, he's sort of lost his way a little bit, but I see that Com is trying the blinkers on him. So perhaps, hopefully, that will enhance his chances as well. But all in all, I think very hard to beat.
Okay, there's a trifecta recommended banker 4 by 1, 3, 5, 6 and 7. So over 1,000 metres we go now, the 9th race, final leg of the Pick 6 in PA. And top of the boards is Robbie Hill's horse, Jazz Cafe. Number 10 on the card is the 28 to 10 favourite. 8 on the card, Rugger Lover, is the second choice, priced up at 33 to 10. And number 3, Miss Athena, is priced up at 5 to 1 on Mia's Athena. 7, Jane's Vision, is next best in at 7 to 1 with the 5, Wings of Josephine. And then it's 8 or 10 to 1 and better about the balance. I guess if a few in here that you're going to take into account, Len, into the play, the 9th and final is a Fillies and Mares Class 4 over 1,000 metres. So those horses that have been around long enough and been trying it out as often as possible, but I guess wide open.
Yes, Clyde, it's quite a tricky fillies race. Mia's Athena's coming back from a 434-day break. But the trainer Duncan Hals seems quite upbeat about her fitness at home. So she could go close in her comeback. Then we've got Jazz Cafe, who's the favourite, but personally I think the 1,000 is a bit on the sharp side for her, but she does have some class about her, so she's got to be included. So for the PA, I've included 4 horses, 3, 5, 8 and 10.
Yeah, I see you doing the same in the swingers. That's what we're recommending here. No outright direct win here. It's quite a tricky race. So all of the 3, Mia's Athena must go in. 5, Wings of Josephine. The 8, we're putting in our play, Rugger Lover. And the 10, Jazz Cafe. Okay, 10 to lucky last, get out stakes. This is a future class, or rather class 4, 1,200 metres. And I can tell you the Gareth van Zyl stable, they've got a couple in here, but they're quite confident with number 1 on the card, Weezers on Fire. Samanga Kamala's riding that for the yard. Runner-up in its last start to Future Flow. And this stable is quite bullish. The other stable I see that's quite keen in the race is that of the Mike de Kock stable on that horse in Kwele. And Matthew de Kock, Muzieni's riding that for the yard. And they're quite bullish about their chances too. Now, in terms of the market, let's take a look. Weezers on Fire tops the boards at 16 to 10, number 1 on the card. 6 Inkwele is the second choice, priced up at around 7 to 1 with the 8 Maldar Plata, or Mar de Plata, also at 7 to 1. And then you can get 10 to 1 and better about the rest. Lenny, if you had to make a choice, which one? The de Kock stable or the Van Zyl stable?
Sure, not an easy one, Clyde, but I'm siding with Weezers on Fire from the Van Zyl yard. She was just beaten last time at this track, and with Samanga Kamala in the saddle, I think he could go one better. Definite chances to all the time, who loves the course and distance. In Gwele, which from the de Kock stable, and then a couple of others after that. But the main protagonists, I would say, is those 3. Weezers on Fire, Ingwele, and All the Time.
Okay, so we're double floating both the 1, Weezers on Fire, and the 10 horse All the Time for Len. Double float 1 and 10 in our quartets with 5, 6, 8 and 11. Right now the Van Zyl horse, well, this morning anyway, is the 16 to 10 favourite.